So friends, Donald Trump and Speaker of the House Mike Johnson have a, quote, little secret, close quote, to help Donald Trump take power even if he loses the election. Recall that Donald Trump and his criminal associates had not one, but 5 little secrets, 5 criminal schemes to try to steal the 2020 presidential election, for which Trump and company are now indicted. But they are apparently undeterred, and they're planning to do it again. Let's talk about that, because justice matters. Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. So friends, I'm sure you've heard by now, Donald Trump announced that he has a little secret, a secret plan with Speaker of the House Mike Johnson, apparently to have Mike Johnson just hand him the power of the presidency even if, when, he loses the election. And now, Mikey Johnson has confirmed the existence of this secret plan. Here's the new reporting from the New York Times. Headline, Trump hints at little secret with House Republicans setting off a panic. And that article begins, Speaker Mike Johnson was taking in former President Donald Trump's grievance-fueled and racist, my addition, grievance-fueled closing rally at Madison Square Garden on Sunday afternoon when the main actor on stage turned to him and drew him into the drama. This from Trump, quote, I think with our little secret, we're going to do really well with the House, right? Mr. Trump said, addressing Mr. Johnson directly, quote, our little secret is having a big impact. He and I have a little secret. We will tell you what it is when the race is over. This aside, delivered with a small chuckle, set off a frenzy among frightened Democrats who have been living with something akin to post-traumatic stress disorder caused by the last 2 presidential election cycles and who are now primed to fear the worst. In this case, the worst is very bad. It's a scenario in which Mr. Johnson, who worked with Mr. Trump to undermine the 2020 election results, would again be in cahoots with the former president to steal the election and stop the certification of the results on January 6, 2025, should Vice President Kamala Harris win. In a statement provided to the New York Times, the mild-mannered Mr. Johnson did nothing to alleviate those fears. Instead, he seemed to confirm that there was, in fact, a little secret and that he planned to keep it that way. Quote, speaking of secrets, Mr. Johnson said, Harris knew Biden was physically and mentally impaired and kept it a secret. The FBI knew the Hunter Biden laptop was real and kept it a secret. They also knew Russian collusion was fake and kept that a secret too. Mr. Johnson added, it appears that all those secrets didn't matter to the media because they all helped Democrats, but this one might help Donald Trump. And now they care? By definition, a secret is not to be shared, and I don't intend to share this one. Mr. Johnson's blustery statement was striking not just for its groundless claims presented as facts, it also seemed to validate that Mr. Trump was actually referring to something specific, not just speaking with his regular vagueness that allows listeners to hear whatever they want. And friends, let me just jump forward in the article a little bit to a quote from former member of Congress Liz Cheney, who knows Mikey Johnson quite well. Quote, I do not have faith that Mike Johnson will fulfill his constitutional obligations. Former Representative Liz Cheney, Republican of Wyoming, said earlier this month on Meet the Press, referring to Congress's role in certifying the election. Representative Dan Goldman, Democrat of New York, said that given Mr. Johnson's role in trying to undermine the 2020 presidential election results, he assumes the secret was a backup plan for if Mr. Trump loses and together they try to overturn the election. So friends, it looks like it's been confirmed. Both parties to this dirty little secret, this corrupt scheme, whatever it is, Donald Trump and Mikey Johnson have both confirmed that, yep, we have a little secret designed to help Donald Trump take power. Inferentially, you can draw reasonable inferences from evidence. The law allows that. Inferentially, it's if he loses the election because they don't need this corrupt little secret, this dirty little scheme, if he wins the election, which he won't. Friends, recall that Donald Trump had 5 little secrets back in 2020 when he was trying to steal the last presidential election. He and his criminal associates had the following little secrets. First of all, he apparently was planning to have his dirty lawyers, like Rudy Giuliani and Sidney Powell, file more than 60 fraudulent lawsuits trying to steal the election. And that little secret, that corrupt scheme failed, and Donald Trump was indicted. He had a second little secret. He was waging a pressure campaign on state election officials. When he learned that he had lost in Georgia by 11,780 votes, he told them, just find me. Just say you found 11,780 votes and corruptly declare me the winner. Well, that little secret, corrupt scheme failed, and Donald Trump is indicted for that conduct. Little secret number 3, the fake elector scheme, right? They were just going to have fake electors declare they were the real electors and say Donald Trump won in our state. And that little secret, that corrupt scheme failed, and Donald Trump is indicted. Little secret number 4, Donald Trump was waging a pressure campaign against his own Vice President Mike Pence, urging him to violate the law, the Electoral Count Act, and refuse to certify the results of the election for Joe Biden, the rightful winner. That little secret failed, and Donald Trump is indicted. And the 5th little secret, the 5th corrupt scheme, Donald Trump knew that at his pre-insurrection rally on January 6th, he was going to whip up that crowd into a frenzy and then direct them to the Capitol to fight like hell and stop the certification, stop the steal. And that little secret, that corrupt scheme failed, and Donald Trump is indicted. But here we go again. Now there is a 6th little secret, inferentially a 6th corrupt scheme that both Donald Trump and Mike Johnson just confirmed. We have a little secret for Donald Trump to take power. Let me put it another way. Let's assume there is somebody who has robbed a bank 5 times. And the bank robber says, I've got a little secret. I'm going to get my hands on some money tomorrow that doesn't belong to me. It's not a secret. He's going to rob the bank again. And Donald Trump is about to rob us all of the value of our vote again, together with the help of Mikey Johnson and, I'm sure, plenty of other criminal associates. So friends, let's finish up today with these 2 observations. 1, President Joe Biden has the constitutional responsibility to take care that the laws of the nation be faithfully executed. And it sure looks like there is a sixth criminal scheme underway that is designed to, again, steal a presidential election. And then this final point. I hope to hell the FBI is investigating corrupt scheme number 6, little secret number 6, not just sitting back and waiting to react to see what Donald Trump and Mikey Johnson have cooked up this time, their 6th attempt to steal an election. Because proactively investigating criminal schemes to try to steal presidential elections, like justice, matters. Friends, as always, please stay safe. Please stay tuned. And I look forward to talking with you all again tomorrow.